Dearly beloved, today I will share with you how this unified worldview connects to trigonometry, Vedic numerology, and eventually world conspiracy. So, how society was able to outrule divinity out of psychology, out of understanding it through religion, out of all means accessible at this time. So basically, the physical body talks to the mind, and the mind talks to the physical body. The divine talks through emotion. Hence, there are some emotions that we cannot control nor understand. So, Vedic numerology ties this all together because in this existence of an octave and a half, in which we all find ourselves, we can and are going through this cycle constantly, but because we've not considered soul part of the body and the whole operation of the body so far, we've outruled it. So unfortunately, the worldview today looks very much like so, with emotion leading the whole game and everybody climbing up the pyramid just to return down to the bottom, where basically this is infinity. So what happens now is God decided to join the game, and he relates everything to everything, so it's really not hard to understand. Sinus function stands for the body, cosinus function stands for the emotion. Secant stands for the mind, and tan stands for soul. Now, how do these tie in? I'll explain to you in a little bit, right here. So basically, the sine function, as you can see, cosinus function starts a little bit later. Secant and cosecant are basically just mirror images of sinus and cosinus happening, okay? They're coming from infinity and leaving to infinity. So the mind takes information from the body and relates it to the infinite, goes into chaos and returns from chaos. Returns from chaos, goes into chaos. It comes from chaos, goes to chaos, or infinity, whatever you want to call it. So basically, sinus is 1 over secant. So if 1 over cosecant. So if cosecant is 1 over body, 1 over body equals body. So sinus equals body. Again, body. Now, these are all relative because cosinus relates to emotion, and it's 1 over secant, which is 1 over emotion, which is emotion. So it proves itself. And tangential function will basically come in with the sinus. As the sinus starts going down, it's going to intersect, basically it's going to intersect somewhere here on the way up, and tell the body, look, don't worry about it, like you're in divine synchronicity, you're gonna take this dive down, don't worry about it, right? So tangential function comes in, tells us something, and leaves into the infinite. Then at pi, he comes in again for helping us go up. So actually he helps us go up like so. So the soul as a tangential function helps us in our negative path of this sinus wave to actually come up. And how does this further relate to Vedic numerology, for example? Well, the body and the soul connects through 1. So that means that the body and the soul see themselves as one, in unity, doing the same thing for something. Now, what we understand we gotta do, that's a different question. To satisfy the body, we'll need number 2. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, how does this unfold? Well, 2 is needed because 1 and 1 will create the completion of the body. To satisfy this whole quadrant, we need 3. So to satisfy the whole physical plane, we would need the 3 vibration, which is the love vibration. You put 2 love vibrations together, you satisfy your emotion, which is a 6. You put 2 emotional satisfied connections together and you get your soul to talk. And once your soul is happy and complete, basically this whole quadrant starts working. This starts working after electrical synchronicities. It's all very well thought through. The mind, as you can see, doesn't need the soul's presence. The mind is an 8, so it only needs satisfaction from 4 and 4, so it needs the body to be okay with the emotions. It doesn't need to understand what's going on. It doesn't need God necessarily, because it's on this one plane of 7, on this frequency of 7, where emotions and body meet. Emotions are independent, mind wants to be independent. So the frequency of this whole quadrant, of emotional quadrant, is 5, which stands for money, which stands for success. And hence many see success through wealth, not the connection through the divine. They don't see the connection to the divine. For some people, this connection here relates only, unfortunately, to this sign. And these times will change. And to further go with the frequencies here, so the mental plane is fully satisfied when it reaches 9. 9 is because 9 comprises, 9 is 1 plus 8 is 9, 7 plus 2 is 9. So if drawn out, 9 is at the top of the circle, basically. And this mental plane connects to the soul only through the maximum grade that I learned in school, 10. So once we reach the maximum grade in school and we're able to transcend the knowledge of 9, we'll be able to reset and understand the soul. Now, the soul vibrates at 11, hence 9/11, terrorist attacks, and all the other subliminal messages. They are replacing the divine with basically protection from fear, from unknowing, from not being connected through God. And it's satisfied with 12, which I've concluded already. When the 2 emotions come together, the soul is also happy. And I'm looking to get comments to see what people think. And much love,